Right now, 3 women have been elected in the ANC's top 7 at the party's 55th National Elective Conference. The first and second Deputy Secretary General positions are filled by Nomvula Mokonyane and Maropene Ramokgopa, while Gwen Ramokgopa becomes the party's first female Treasurer General. For more on this, I am joined by gender activist and economic analyst, Phelisa Nkomo. Thank you very much, Phelisa, for your time here on ENCA. Obviously, my very first question, your reaction to 3 out of 7 being female finally in the ANC for the first time in its over 100 years of existence.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I actually think that women of South Africa should really celebrate this. I mean, ANC has been around for more than 105 years. And for the first time, you have 3 women within the top 7. Now, what makes this so important for South African women is that, firstly, the ANC is really part of or influences the microcosmic makeup of South Africa. So in essence, it means that what ANC really does in its own elective conference will have an impact in South Africa. So it actually elevated the role of women, not only in decision-making fundamentally, but also in political decision-making and public discourse of this country. But also the other thing as well is that the women are elected in such critical position in the context of both ANC's commitment to renewal, to rebuilding, but as well as modernization of the ANC. Because I think ANC has really been struggling with those other 3 things. Now, but also the something that is also quite important is that, by the way, if you think about the role of women in terms of division of labor in society, is that women actually are always anchors both at family level in communities. And now women are actually going to be an anchor in the rebuilding and the renewal of the ANC. And in that way, it has such a, it's going to have a positive multiplier effect to society, and that women now are going to have a voice. Women are actually fighting, lonely struggles, right, in different places. And I think this election, again, once more affirms that women shouldn't actually be fighting such lonely struggles, either in the labor market, for instance, or in political spaces. So I mean, and I do think that, and I know a lot of people have been saying, women have just been made administrators. But in fact, in an age of data and information management that has become so important in politics, but also in understanding the thinking of the electorate. In fact, I do think that the delegates of the ANC have really done justice to the ANC, but also as well as to women of this country. Yeah. And I think, I'm here with you now, actually quite excited about the outcome. I would have loved to see more of women dominating the top 7, but I do think that this beginning is actually quite positive, and we welcome it.